Gymnastics moms, is your gymnast prepared for meet season mentally? Is she doing the mental preparation in the same way she's doing physical preparation? If not, we've got you. Here are the things your gymnast needs to be working on and doing to prepare her brain for meet season. You're in Mindset for Moms. My name is Stacey Roman, and we help moms develop happy, healthy gymnasts who know how to win. All right, so we did the first week visualization. The second week, we worked on affirmations. This week is cue words. Now, your gym may or may not do cue words. A lot of gyms do. This is kind of a pretty normal thing in the gymnastics world. But a cue word is just one word for her to focus on at each part of her skill. She may have a cue word for every main skill. She might have multiple cue words within a skill. She might have cue words for every skill within an entire routine. Kind of just depends on how your gym teaches it. What I found is cue words, if your gymnast's brain likes to go all the places, then having more cue words is helpful. They kind of focus the brain as much as possible. If your gymnast brain doesn't, it gets a little overwhelmed, then less cue words are better. And your job as a parent is not to figure out their cue words, but this is just what we do within our program to help them figure out a mental routine for meet day. So here's how I like to describe a cue word. I want you to think about like a picture, a memory, just a moment in time that is a memory for you. I want you to paint it in your head. All of it, the landscape or everything going on around you and the main, focus. Paint the full picture. So mine is like my like happy safe space is this routine or this this lake that I grew up at that I go back to every year. I go kayaking on it, surrounded by mountains and trees. There's a field with a big old barn. There's like a swampy area, and then and I'm always in like an orange kayak. And so I can see it in my head. And now I'm going to pick one word to describe the picture. And the word, for whatever reason, that I picked was green. Well, it's very green, or lake. And if I tell myself green or lake immediately, I'm transported back to that moment, to that time. Now, a cue word is kind of like a one word thing that tells their brain many things. So in a gymnastics skill, okay, so round off, back handspring, back tuck. In a round off, they need to have a powerful run. In their hurdle, they need to lean forward, stretch their arms up by their ears. Different people teach it differently, but kind of low and long. And then they need to turn it over quickly, push their leg over quickly, snap their feet in underneath them while staying hollow and tight. Use those legs to bound off the floor, reach back, same process, snap that body over, feet behind them, tight body, set high, and then whatever flip they're going to do, and then spot the landing, absorb with the knees, chest up, finish. That's a lot. And I did actually not tell you all of it. Like that's a lot. The number of drills for a round up back handspring, backflip there's hundreds and hundreds of them. So obviously your gymnast isn't going to be able to think about all of that at once. And so a cue word, I was just working on this with one of my gymnasts today. And so we did run, reach, snap, reach, set. That's still a lot of cue words. We did that many because her brain likes to go all the places. So we're trying to focus it more. A lot of kids will have one cue word per thing. But the cue word, the idea is it's communicating to their body everything that they need to do. One of the things that happens is when your kid is at a meet, she's focused on falling and scoring and people watching her and all the things her brain gets freaked out about at a meet. Or when she's at the gym and she's focused on like, I'm not, I don't have enough to, I'm not going to get this skill in time for season, and my coach is going to be mad, and all of the things. Her brain isn't telling her body what to do. Now, if she has enough muscle memory on a skill, like she's been doing the skill for years, she doesn't really need to think about it. But if she's only been doing it for a little while, or if she lost it and just got back, she has got to tell her body what to do. And cue words do that. So if your gymnast doesn't already have cue words and you want to help her, this is something that you're really going to have her come up with, because cue words only work when they work for you. But mostly I'm telling you this one so that you understand as a parent what's going on with cue words, and you just might be able to help her be like, hey, like, work on your cue words, make sure you have them all memorized so that that way you can really use them during meet season. Sometimes gyms teach them the cue words, but they don't really the kids don't really focus on them. So you can just encourage her like to use her cue words and to really begin working on them. If you go back to our first lesson, we really love to visualize doing the skill with the cue words. And so that's going to be really important. Now we're going to put it all together next week. So make sure you come back, and I will see you then.